What's up guys, Crypto here, bringing you a new cryptocurrency video. In today's video I want to be talking about the coins that I'm going to watch in 2018, in addition to my safe portfolio picks that I uploaded a few days ago or maybe a week ago. The coins that I'm going to talk about in this video are not coins that I'm per se going to invest in. These are just coins that I think have the potential perhaps to invest in for me. So this is going to be the last video of 2017 as well. I want to wish you guys the best next year, and I hope we're going to have another booming year in cryptocurrency. So, the first coin that I want to talk about is IOTA. IOTA is a bit of a controversial one in a way, and it is scary for me, and I'll explain why in a second. But first of all, IOTA is a lot different than other cryptos because they don't use the blockchain. And why they are not using the blockchain is because they want to be future proof. They have a huge circulation in coins, which would potentially allow them to work with AI and robots, machines, all that stuff. In the Internet of Things, everything is connected, as you might know, microwaves, vacuum cleaners, whatever, and in a way they might be able to use the IOTA coins to do some kind of payments, improvements, whatever. I'm not sure. We'll have to see basically, but that is really interesting for me. Also, the Tangle network is quantum computing proof. Maybe there's going to be something to be able to crack them in the like super far future. But if we compare this to the Bitcoin network, who might potentially become very vulnerable to some supercomputing in the future, that is just a really assuring thing to hear. Other than that, I think that the possibilities with IOTA might vary of AI development, depending on how that goes and how fast it goes. If there's going to be a rule set that blocks IOTA from working, that's kind of going to dictate how far IOTA will go, in my opinion. So the next coin I want to be talking about is Cardano. Cardano is one of the coins that I don't really like too much. I'll explain why in a bit. But they have a pretty big guy behind them, Charles Hoskinson, who has been part of Ethereum and now set out with Cardano, or as they call it, the Japanese Ethereum, set out to create a better Ethereum. It uses blockchain, uses smart contracts just as Ethereum does, but they have a few improvements in effect that they don't have mining and are cheaper to run because of this. I'll explain in a future video how exactly they do everything, but for now, an important reason why I want to look at Cardano and its price is that they are able to use the multiple blockchains that they have. This allows for good scaling options in the future, and is making them a bit future proof as well. How far Cardano goes, time will tell. I'll definitely keep my eye on them. A big no-no for me would be that Ethereum is a lot safer, or maybe not a lot, but they're definitely not as safe because of the way everything works, as I'll touch on in a future video. So another coin that I want to review is Redcoin. The reason why I like Redcoin so much is that they will, like Ripple, bring social media instead of banks. They will bring social media into the cryptocurrency if they succeed, of course. So a big use case of Redcoin is that you will be able to send money on any social media network without having to pay fees, which is just awesome. There are some coins that I really like, that I talk a lot about in my videos. The most of them also don't really have mining involved in them. So like Cardano that I mentioned, like IOTA, none of these coins have mining, since I think mining, I don't really like the process of it, and I prefer the fact, or the way that IOTA works with verification processes that you do, like checking each other's homework, for example. You mark each other's answers, and your teacher doesn't have to do it, because if your teacher has to do it, 31 people send your teacher the homework, he has to do everything by himself. Now you can just check your answers all together, and basically just a lot faster. Redcoin doesn't really work like that, but their minting process is kind of similar, which allows you to send money without fees, which is just amazing. If you tip people right now with PayPal or whatever, you still have to pay fees to PayPal, maybe Twitch as well. Redcoin eliminates this and adds the possibility to just tip on any social media platform and being decentralized at the same time. I'll talk about Redcoin in the future a bit more as well. The other coins that I'm going to watch, I'm not going to talk about them in this video, but I'll name them. As said in the start of this video, I made a portfolio video, or how you could build your own safe portfolio for 2018. Coins in this video were Ripple, Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Cash. And other than that, I think that I'm going to watch Tronics more closely as well. I think Tronics could be one of the bigger coins. It is pretty similar to other coins, but I see potential in it. Other than that, I think Tronics might be a big coin as well. It is something to look at, see how they are going to approach things in the future. But I guess we'll have to see. So those are my coins to watch in 2018. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next year.